looking right.
All right, we are recording. Welcome to Straight to the Banks. I'm Brian Banks
Yeah, Marcus Banks too. Thanks guys for joining us. It's a different hour for it's a different hour for us.
to record. Yes, shifts have changed, and so now bear with us. This is a little later than we normally record, but we still
Yeah.
bringing it to you. So this is episode 7. So thank you guys for sticking with us.
Yeah. I know we missed a lot of stuff that happened in the past couple months, weeks.
Well, recently, within the couple weeks, especially with
Right.
the elections. So we can just
Yeah.
jump right into that as far as we have a new president. Well, first let's Georgia end up for the first time having two Democratic
Yeah,
senators.
surprising. That's very
Mm.
surprising. I was shocked. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought it was going to at least be split. A lot of people just didn't. A lot of people aren't from Georgia anymore, so you get a lot of people from California and New York because of the movie scene here, and it's
Mm.
changing the landscape. The original, me personally, I don't like how Atlanta is compared to how it used to be.
You think it's too more they done kind of watered it down, the culture, everybody's
I
because it's a bunch of out of towners, and it's
Yeah,
most people aren't even from Atlanta anymore.
yeah, it's the big companies. They come in and they bring people in, and it just shifts the whole culture.
Mm.
It's not that southern hospitality vibe anymore. I mean, it's still got that essence wrapped
Right.
around what's going on now, but other than that, it's just saturated with some outsider stuff. I mean, it's a mixture of stuff. Like downtown is almost like a little New York, and I hate it. New York City
Why is
is
that?
where,
Is don't you? But
because of the original, because of what
But
it used to be.
that's more or less the South influence going everywhere, and now it's just kind of mixed. You got to realize, they sound like people from the South the South
And
kind of took over everywhere. So you kind of getting mad at your own success.
no. I'm saying more like the structure, the traffic, the buildings, the high rise buildings that they're just popping up everywhere.
Y'all traffic
Although
been
it's good.
bad though.
Yeah, it's been bad for decades, but
Yeah,
it's
when I
gotten
was
worse.
younger and I came there, I hated it.
But compared to back then, that's perfect. That's like traffic back then is like Saturday traffic now. Like it was still busy, but you'd slow down and stuff, but it's just always traffic. But I mean, now it's not. We went out today, me and the wife,
Hmm.
and there was hardly any traffic today, which
On a
we
Friday,
expect.
that's kind of
Yeah, we went to the
rare,
stores, we
right?
went to Costco. It was very noticeable that no one was in there.
Oh well, yeah. Now, well, because of the pandemic and everything, I guess
Yeah,
nobody wants to
everybody.
go.
I think everybody chilling this weekend. Tell you the truth, I just think everybody is just relaxing and not going anywhere. But this is the least amount of people. We went to the mall too, and
Really?
the mall's usually packed,
I
but today it's not.
I haven't done any. I went to the gym actually once at like a
Mm.
weird time. It was like 11:30. I kind of snuck in there. It wasn't that many people in there, but it just felt kind of weird being in there.
This is a 24-hour gym.
Yeah, 24 hour, but they're only open from 5 to 9:30 or something like that, 5 a.m. And I went
Ah,
on like a Wednesday at like 10:45 or something weird like that. So it wasn't
yeah,
that many people in there.
yeah.
And it just felt weird, man. Just looking at people that I don't know because I haven't been anywhere. So it's just, I was feeling kind of weird. I was just looking at everybody like, oh, they might have it. They might have it. So it was kind of weird. I went in the gym and shot, I just shot around. It was like two people in there, but I just didn't. I brought my own spray bottle and everything, but I was just kind of weird Like, yeah, I was kind
Yeah.
of weird in there, like, because this shit is spread in Texas kind of heavy, kind of hard, kind of
Uh,
heavy.
well, see, when I
Texas
went
and Texas and Florida is
to
like some of the hotbeds.
Tennessee is too. Apparently, Chattanooga went crazy. Um, Homeboy wanted to come through, but it was like
Wifey shut that down, huh?
that was a big one. I mean, I would have, still said come through, but she was like, nah. Well, understandable because Chattanooga was
Right.
really bad.
I
And
went, yeah.
no, go
You don't
ahead. Yeah.
want to take no chance. No, I went to go back to the gym the other day, and the parking lot was packed. I went in there and walked up to the door, seen all them people, turned my happy ass right back around, got in the car, and came home.
I went to the gym during the pandemic, but it wasn't. This wasn't when it was as crazy as it is now. It's just
Well, until they restricted the gyms, I was still going. But once
mm,
they shut them down the first time, I haven't been back since they reopened them.
okay.
Because I had started buying all that equipment myself. The only thing I don't have is like some sort of cardio machine, like a stationary bike or a treadmill or elliptical,
Mm.
or because to get a good one that I'm used to running on in the gym, them damn things expensive. So
Well, shit, we got a bike from Costco. We bought
I,
one,
yeah,
$400. I
y'all
don't know.
use it.
Um, not as much as we want to. We got to get some pedals for her, I think, because she's still too short to. So we got to get the pedals to like elevate her
I'm
feet.
not editing that out. I'm just letting you
But
know.
that, I'm just, I mean, it's all problems. I mean, we all got some sort of ailment, and she just, it just can't get short enough. You can't get it down to where she is comfortable riding the bike.
Okay.
So you just got to get the pedals where the little blocks where you put your feet on top and the pedal. So then you
The
just go
the
ahead
pet
and go.
where you see that on Amazon, what they got pedal extensions.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
no, it's just she just needs like an inch, just an inch, and she be good to go. Other than that,
Okay.
it's just uncomfortable to ride if you
Hmm.
you're trying to pedal with your tiptoe. You know what I'm saying? But
I guess.
that's yeah. So we got a bike. I mean, you
Yeah.
got your gym at home, so do we. We
But
trying to
the only thing is cardio. Cardio is what's killing me. I don't and I think I'm just gonna have to break down and buy like a really good treadmill because they're expensive. Like to get a really good one,
yeah.
they're gonna cost you some money. I want one. It's like an air runner. It's a motorless treadmill, but that thing like almost $4,000.
The ones with the like they like half circle almost. They like
Yeah.
yeah.
You ever run on one of those?
Mm-hmm.
They feel really good on like your knees. They don't hurt your knees as bad running on those.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm old, so
You need your kneecaps.
oh my god, it's a lot of people younger than me that got bad knees. I don't want to start having no bad knees.
Oh man.
I ain't got bad knees now, so I'm trying to keep it like that.
Yeah, man. It's bad when he in high school have knee issues and you trying to make the league.
Oh, you got knee issues?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any. I don't really have issues. I never broke a bone. I never
Yeah, me
was.
neither. Like my from playing football, like and getting stingers and shit. Sometimes my neck hurt a little bit, but other than that,
That's crazy because that stuff can linger all them years, and you
mhm,
you you never knew you had a like a bad jaw or something, a
yeah.
bad
But
bad
a lot of
neck.
times I don't even realize that shit even hurts till I get a massage or I start talking about it. Then I'm like, damn. Even like now it's like shit. I'm I wish I never said nothing.
That's your brain. You'd be
Yeah.
surprised. You got more control over what you feel and think than you
Oh
think.
yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah. But let's get back to the Georgia Senators. So that was very y'all have y'all had a Democratic senator at all recently? Or how
nope.
does
I
it or
think it's
does it
always been two
always been Republican, both of them?
for for a couple decades. Since the
Oh wow.
'90s. Since the '90s, I want to say. But we've always had a Republican governor other than Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was like in the 70s. And
What, the
then
president Jimmy Carter?
I think he was the governor of Georgia.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh wow, what a history left. I ain't pay attention to none of that history
Well,
shit in school.
nobody really, we didn't really talk about the presidents like that. And
I just
even
didn't.
in,
I just never
oh,
knew where he. I knew he was president. I just never knew where he came from.
yeah. It's usually how it all happens.
Yeah.
Like Stacey Abrams, when she ran here,
Who is that?
she was the Democratic nominee for uh, Georgia governor
When was this? This year?
2 years ago,
Oh,
and
okay.
she lost to Brian Kemp, who is a Republican, of course, but she was really close. The It was right down the middle. They had to do a
Mhm.
runoff. They were trying to say voter fraud and screaming voter fraud. Um,
Oh yeah.
they didn't find anything though.
Ooh, we gonna have to fix this. That's a mess. You know what? I just realized my camera, like it's looking at me, but normally we be the way I'm looking when I look at the screen now, I'll be looking at the camera. But since I got it on this new one, I had it in between the monitor, so it was like I'm kind of looking all
You
weird
know,
and shit.
I didn't notice that. I didn't notice it.
Oh,
So
okay. Well, maybe I'm bugging.
yeah, you look now. It look like you really talking to me.
Yeah, right. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, she barely lost, and I think she's gonna run again against him next year. You know, um, I haven't heard from both of them. Like it was, I didn't know too much about either one of them when I voted. You know, I didn't know anything about Stacey Abrams at all.
Uh huh.
The only thing that she was talking about was uh everything against Trump, not so much what she was doing. A lot of the Democrats were like that this year.
Yeah, they really jumped on that train. Really, that was the
Nobody really
easiest.
talked to. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just the easy. That's the easiest way to end.
Yeah.
That's how politics are, man. It's just they find something that everybody hate or is fed up with, and they just jump on that train and they ride that train into the sunset. Into sunset.
But see, I know it's funny how I'm starting to understand government. Like I feel like that twisted tea.
Nah,
Like
man,
some twisted
there's
tea.
some organic pineapple juice.
Okay, from Sprouts.
Yeah,
We got
just
Sprouts too. I'm gonna get some of
just
that.
just a little flavor. Drink just a little flavor.
Just a tad bit of flavor.
Just a little bit.
But yeah, I know a lot about government now. Now I understand. It's like I can watch some of them old like political films, and I understand what was going on. But it's funny how it's just I mean we all knew it was about power, but
Right.
man, after Trump, it's I
Hmm.
mean it was definitely about power. Like that
Yo,
dude.
on the cool, I think that this country needed that. Needed to see like something.
Yeah,
Now that he's gone, I just hope it's like not no lasting effects of some shit that he got going on that we ain't seen yet. I don't know. Like I really don't even know what to say about dude.
I don't know.
To be honestly, like I don't really know what he did or didn't do at the end of the day. Now that I think about it, I just know that the shit he was talking, I just don't want to see my politicians up there sounding like that.
But what's funny is that platinum plan that he wrote out for like specific to African American communities, it wasn't a bad idea. He actually had
Did you we talked about this before. Did you actually go and research it like you said you would or no?
I I didn't research it all the
Okay.
way. But
We
but listen,
you got to
listen.
research it before, like we can't be, because then you giving out false narratives, because you may say
No.
something, then we go research it, we be like, oh shit, this was terrible.
Well, I mean, I mean, look, probably any your favorite politician was trash at some area. And if you read something about them,
Oh, a lot of
you'd
them,
be like, you'd
a
be like,
lot of
oh, okay.
areas. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, there, and granted, I know a lot of people didn't like Trump, but there were some good things that he did that people didn't like.
like what?
The he did actually do he did something uh with to rearrange the taxes from the rich. More rich people actually had to pay more. You'd be surprised.
No, that's
And
bullshit. That's
especially in
bullshit. Like
California.
that's
But
bullshit. Jeff Bezos didn't even pay any taxes.
no, see, that's a that's a whole different
He paid. Trump
thing.
himself paid what $750 in taxes. I wish I can pay seven hundred
I
fifty
mean,
dollars
heck
in
yeah.
taxes.
And
Dude,
then a lot of
if
that,
I can pay $750 a year in taxes, bro, I'm super winning.
but
Like
like
I'm
with
I'm really, really, really
of
winning.
course,
Like
of course,
I'm winning though.
of course. And a lot of that stuff had dealt with,
Cause
I
they
think
be
it was,
busting me, bro. They
yeah,
like
yeah, of course. And a lot of that stuff is like when you have a company as big as Amazon, see, you can get a you as the individual can get away with a lot of stuff. Like you can like you, Jeff Bezos, probably is paid he pays himself
$1.
every yeah, like 250K a year or something like
Yeah.
that. Just about right there. And then
Just enough.
he himself gets the tax, tries to get
All
the
his
tax
shit
thing.
is in
So he's
stock. All
fraudulent,
his
right?
shit is in stock anyway.
Exactly. You're not
And that's not getting taxed. That's just sitting there.
I
And
mean,
then everything
that is, yeah.
yeah, it's just no, while it's in as long as he's the money is invested and he's not pulling anything and he's reinvesting, none of that money is getting taxed.
That's the game. I mean,
And then he
that
get
is the
everything
game.
on like credit.
Mhm. But that's the game,
I gotta learn a little more about it.
But
I gotta figure out how they do it.
man, it's a lot of ways. There's where you can get your LLC and then writes things off, and then
No. I just need to know where, where you can invest your money at to where, it's not being taxed. It's a bunch of different ways out there
oh yeah,
where you can put your
definitely,
money where they can't get it.
yep. You just sneaking off like some raccoon. You just,
That's actually legal.
I think you were telling me about the LLC jump off.
Yeah. Well, we have one. Lawanda has, but I'm talking about like how like CNAs, how they know all the tax. I want to learn all the tax codes and shit is what I'm saying.